Hey everybody, this is Minion Soldier and this is Ship Updates. Now, this week of course is going to be very, very slim. The only real updates that we got were having to do with the Vanguard Hoplite, and so we'll kind of go over that a little bit. But going forward, of course, CitizenCon is not this Sunday this weekend, but the Sunday next weekend. I know I'm bad with dates, so if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below. But I believe it is next Sunday, not this one coming up, but the one after. But what we can expect to see there is obviously going to be some very exciting things. So we're going to discuss those possibilities. But first off, we are going to discuss the Vanguard Hoplite. Now, what we've seen in the video on ATV was that, of course, the pod has been removed to create more space for cargo, seating, for people in general, because it's a drop ship. So with the pod being removed, it kind of implies that it's not going to be compatible with the, I was going to say the existing Vanguard variants, but there really is one Vanguard variant that exists and two other that are, as of yet, not completed. Now, they did emphasize to us that this did not slow down the production of anything else, and this was just to bring out Squadron 42 sooner. But there was some interesting things in the video, and one of the things that immediately jumped out at me was in the background you could see Paul DeLacy messing with a Grey Cat PTV on the new Vanguard Hoplite loading ramp. So I'm almost wondering if you maybe sneak in the Dragonfly in that ship. I don't know about the clearances at the top, whether or not you could get in and out of there. That's questionable, I think. But the fact that they were sneaking a Grey Cat PTV in there, I mean, it's interesting. An interesting possibility for the future. Who knows? But overall, it seems like it is strictly a unique hull, so I don't think it's going to be compatible with the rest of the Vanguard family, so you can't swap to one or the other unless this represents an overarching change to the Vanguards themselves, and that each of them is going to kind of go through this review as they come out, and maybe the pod system is, on the chopping block. I don't think so. I mean, they really haven't given us an indication, but who knows? Now, obviously, I've made my feelings clear about the Vanguard and how I feel about it, but if it does get Squadron 42 out sooner, then that kind of gets that roadblock out of the way, which means more ships will go into production sooner, which overall gets us to Star Citizen, which I think most people, that's what they're waiting for, really, is Star Citizen, and gets them to that game sooner. So Squadron 42 getting out sooner, I'm all for that. Now, some of the things that we can look forward to at CitizenCon, I mean, of course, we're going to get a bunch of Squadron 42 news, and we're going to find out, hopefully, whether or not we're going to see Squadron 42 this year, Squadron 42 2016, whether or not that comes to pass. Hopefully it does, but once again, really can't speculate on that one because they could be hiding information from us to make this presentation really big, or there just could be nothing to see yet because they're so close but not quite there yet. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. Of course, there's the possibility, or I would say a very strong possibility, of a Polaris concept sale, which a lot of people are looking forward to. So that is a lot of information that we can expect at CitizenCon, but leading up to CitizenCon, really this is the most difficult time to make these shows, is right before these big presentations. So hopefully by next Sunday we're going to have a ton of information, and we'll see where that goes. Now, of course, we also found out some overarching changes to the flight system mechanics, and I kind of want to reserve an opinion on that one. I kind of want to see how that plays out, or at least go back and watch the video a couple more times and then try to get to like the essence of what they're going for. But I'm going to say cautiously optimistic on that one. And of course, last week on the Piracy Show, this week, I kind of tore up the Vanguard a little bit. I kind of want to revisit that and kind of talk about some of the ways where some of these concerns might not be that big of a deal, but there are still some overriding concerns that do concern me, and I'm using concern way too much. So anyways, short episode. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delay next week's ship updates to be post CitizenCon so that we can kind of discuss all the information that came out of that. But right now, I'm just going to take a wait-and-see attitude. Who knows? Maybe some stuff will slip out early. Anyways, yeah, it's been a short episode. Not that much is going on prior to CitizenCon. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.
Quantum travel initiated.